It seems like everybody nowadays is doing the AITA video. Am I the Mind My Language streams where they just read Reddit threads? But you know what? We're doing something different today. I had some of my viewers pre-submit some of their deepest, darkest secrets. And they're all written on this here scroll, because today we're going to be seeing how degenerate my viewers truly are. And let's be honest, if you're a Twitch watcher, you gotta be the most degenerate of a degen. As you can see, we're not in hell, because this is the pre-court to hell. So we're gonna see who's going to normal hell, and then worst pit of hell. We'll just toss them in. We have a handful of submissions, and one of them is from me. They are all anonymous. Feel free to guess which confession is mine. Watch till the end. Click subscribe right now. Thank you. Okay. Now we can actually crack this bad boy open. We got a short list today of intake. Now, as we're going through this, feel free to vote along at home. Type vote yay, vote nay in the comments if you think this person will be redeemable or unredeemable. Our first lost soul confessed to, I called my mom Tubby as a kid because I learned it from SpongeBob. You know, Tubby is a blocked word. Wait, is it a blocked word in my chat? Somebody type it. I know it's a blocked word on YouTube, because that is not a nice thing to say. And their reason for forgiveness? I was young and I didn't know what it meant. Okay, electric chair? Oh, okay, I think that's a bit much. To be frank, I think that is for the worst of the worst. I don't believe in death penalty, so how can you say that calling somebody Tubby is like killable? Now, to be honest, I always knew that Tubby was a mean word, because I might or might not have been called that when I was younger. I mean, look at me. But since you are claiming that you didn't know what the word meant, even though you learned it from a television show called SpongeBob. I mean, SpongeBob is kind of mean. Like, if you watch some of the older episodes, they kind of pop off sometimes. But you know what? You were young. You didn't know any better. I'm gonna send you to the lesser part of hell. It's fine. Just, oh wait, was this the worst part of hell where Chad is? Yeah, this was the better part of hell. I'll send you to the lesser part of hell. But you know what? Since you're here for damnation forever, go grab this thesaurus, grab the dictionary I got, educate yourself a little. Our next lost soul. One kid who me and my friend used to be friends with, parentheses, we stopped being friends with him because they did bad things to us, close parentheses. I said, oh look, your favorite, in a sarcastic tone, and they turned around, and both of us looked so embarrassed. Ooh. Oh, that's so mean. You know, I didn't have many friends, so whenever I knew that my friends were acting up and talking mad ooh, I think that is deception. I don't like being lied to. I don't like when my friends are mean behind my back. You know, I think it's normal to talk, but to do it right in front of them? Oh. Their rebuttal? They had headphones on. I didn't know they'd be able to hear us. Crying emoji 3 times. You think we can hear through our headphones? Not everybody has those expensive noise-canceling ones. Your rebuttal has no, like, forgiveness. You didn't even say, I'm sorry. You just said they had headphones on. I didn't know they'd hear us. That is an excuse. And you know what excuses are for? Losers. You know what? I'm gonna sentence you to worse hell, where Chad is. It is so bad. I really hope you've changed your behavior. This is just mean girl behavior, and I didn't like the movie. You're going to lesser hell. I'm sorry. Our next lost soul. They confess to kissing someone of the same sex. Slay. Before anybody gets mad, I do have LGBTQIA tagged. I'm part of the community, even though I've never smashed a girl. And their rebuttal was, I liked it. It's clean and simple, that's it. Now, we would never advocate for hate here. I know you're waiting for a butt, but there's not a butt coming. That's not what I meant, obviously. There's nothing wrong with kissing anybody with consent. With consent, huge asterisk. If you like kissing girls, if you like kissing boys, go for it. As long as everybody likes it. You know what? It's not often oh wait, I almost put you on the bad side. I was gonna put you on the good side of hell, but you know what? I'll chuck you all the way back up to heaven. It's where we need you. Enjoy it, have fun. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Do you think Twitch would ban you for like hate speech for saying that? Should we test that right now? Add the Twitch stuff right now. We all know they're watching. But dude, like imagine. Do you think Twitch staffers? They're like, I'm sick of Azan, I'm sick of Emiru, let's watch a 1v or Andy. Lower accurate Peacein. Wait, are you saying that I'm like mean? Mods, get him. Satan isn't mean. Whoa! Our next lost soul. This one's kind of lengthy. Whenever I stayed at my grandparents' house, I would go to the fridge and find what things I could snack, and it was usually their really expensive diet food or stuff you wouldn't find in our town. But I always left enough for them to never find out that there was a part missing. Ooh. You know what? This is like a huge issue, because ever since I've had roommates, I don't like when people touch my things, eat my food, so we have like labeled shelves in our fridge, because we got 3 or 4 people sharing it right now. But if you go to somebody's house and they say eat whatever you want out of the fridge, that's fair game. I think that's a huge proponent of this confession that we need to know. Did your grandparents say that you're allowed to eat the good stuff? Or did they explicitly say you can have whatever you want, except the good stuff, you know what I mean? Their rebuttal? No forgiveness, straight to heck. I guess they didn't want to say hell, which we're already in hell. Parentheses. I'm not telling you freaks the real bad things I've done. You ain't my lawyer, Madge. Close parentheses. Okay, I'm just reading. I know freak is a bad word, but this is what the person said, okay? No forgiveness? Oh, I don't really like that. You know, if you were coming into my domain trying to go to hell, we're all heading there anyway. You can at least be nice about it. Since this person didn't even say sorry, they have no remorse, I hope your grandparents are still alive, but if they're not, they're probably turning over in their grave hearing this right now. You know what? I'm dropping you on the bad side of hell where chat is. No forgiveness? You kind of subtly said you've done worse things? I agree, straight to heck. I'm sorry, you're in the bad side of it. You know what? I'm gonna throw you in to the bottom of the pit. Next up. They simply said grand larceny. It's just to expand on what grand larceny is. The definition changes if you're in the States or in a different country. But it means the theft of personal property having a value above a legally specified amount without force. Because as you know, here in the States, we'll try to get you on as many charges as we can. So this can include the theft of bicycles, motor vehicle parts, shoplifting, or pickpocketing. And their rebuttal was, I'm being myself. Now, I don't want to, like, be ableist and say you're a kleptomaniac, but maybe you should go to a doctor and get that figured out if this is how you are, you know what I mean? And I have said many, many times on my channel that I am fine with stealing. I would never steal, but, you know, whenever I see people taking baby formula or bread from the shop, like, that's fine. Those are things that should be provided for us. If you are stealing things that you need to survive, go for it. Now, I personally have had my own bike stolen. I had it locked up behind my workplace, went inside for 30 minutes and went back out, it was gone. And I saw some guy riding around with my bike. They looked unhoused. But you know what? I forgave him. Because in that moment, I was like, you know what? He probably needed that bike. And I could afford to buy a new $100 bike at the time. Now I can't. So if somebody stole my bike now, I'd be really mad. But ultimately, grand larceny is theft that is non-violent. You're not hurting anybody. Yeah, it sucks to have your stuff stolen, but as long as they don't hurt you, I think that's people's biggest fear. Everything can be replaced, but not your life. You know what? I'm gonna put you in the nice side of hell. You stole, and that's fine, that's forgivable, but you didn't hurt anybody. You're going on the good side. Good job. Next confession. In the 5th grade, I threw someone into a table. Smirking emoji. Rebuttal, he deserved it because he was gaslighting me. This is the 5th grade. This is like pre-puberty. Now I'm gonna get deep for a second. Most behavior is learned. So if you have like aggressive tendencies, it's probably learned. And if you're in the 5th grade demonstrating this behavior, honey, if you're older now, if you're still in that environment at home, whenever you're of age, try to get out. If you're able to, get counseling. Because if you're doing behaviors in which you could be harming someone, you don't want to bring that into adulthood. Now to get unserious, did you use some of your sick like MMA moves? Be honest. We need to know. Tell us in the comments. You said you threw them because they were gaslighting you. Did you know the word gaslighting when you were in 5th grade though? Are you looking back and be like, oh wait, that was just me girl bossing? You can't be justifying that bad behavior, because if they were just slinging their words at you, you should not have escalated it. I don't know if you got like suspended or anything, but that would be an obvious suspension. Ultimately, you're here, you're in hell. So you must have done something bad. But I'll be honest, if this is when you were in the 5th grade, if you changed your behaviors, if you had help, I'm gonna put you on the good side. We don't know the full context, but if you did not change your behavior, right here, don't be hurting other people. It doesn't matter if they say something mean. Yes, it may stick with you, but you don't want to endanger yourself or others. Because this is true. If you choose to escalate a situation, you truly don't know how far the other person will get. Especially here in America, you know, we got weapons. That's why if somebody says something mean to me, I'm just like, okay, sorry, sir, and then I run away. And you know what? I haven't gotten in a single fight. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, if there is a time where I need to get in a fight, like, I think I could perform. All you gotta do... Now, this is not advice. This is not advice. All you need to do is just aim for their legs. Kick them in the knee, they buckle, you run away. Using your fists is just not efficient. You have to... Sorry. Should I say this? You have to handicap them by hitting them in the kneecaps. That's just what I remember. This is not legal advice. Write this down, Shan. Don't know. I would never ever. This is only what you do if somebody looks like they're gonna throw hands. Next confession. Now keep in mind, one of these was me. When I was younger, my mom taught me to tear off the price tag on the more expensive thrifted clothes to get a better price. Ooh. Is that Karen behavior? Their response: I only did this when I shopped with her and I always felt it was bad to do. I've since stopped. This was you. I will not confirm nor deny. Wait, I will not dude, I think this was you. No, it wasn't. This is in no particular order. Stop. I would be so bad at poker, like, I will instantly smirk. Don't clip. Don't clip! Now, I have no bias in this one in particular. But if this was something that they were taught, then maybe the mom is the jerk and not the child. Let me just say, we talked earlier about learned behaviors, right? This was a learned behavior. I think this is forgivable. But then if you also think about it, there's no real harm in doing this. Not saying that I'm justifying this behavior, because it's like, it's not even jerk behavior, it's just like Karen behavior. You know what I mean? It's not hurting anybody. Maybe you're like wasting the workers' time that they spent to like staple the price tag on. The final verdict. No, wrong hand. The final verdict, it's fine. It literally doesn't hurt anybody. And you know what? Screw the thrift stores for charging $30 for a crummy shirt. They should not be overcharging that much. Have you guys seen the Tic Tacs of people donating clothes that they know the value of, and then they find it again in the shop and it's marked up like $5? It is such a scam. Anyway, those were all our pre-submitted confessions. This is a confession that we got through the chat room. I will not say who it was. You can go back and watch the VOD to find it. There's a Pokemon TikToker that I follow and have a crush on, parentheses. This isn't who you think it is, close parentheses. And they have a partner, but somehow we started DMing, like normal stuff. But now we talk every day, kind of. But they don't know I like them because I'm not a homewrecker, close parentheses. Confession made by computer, close parentheses. Also, I stole a sandwich from my work? Or from my uni once. Now, I assume this person is still watching now. Do you have a rebuttal? You just confessed, but like didn't say why you wanted to be forgiven. we obviously don't like homewreckers because we don't like STIs. But obviously, if they're like DMing you every day, then they see you as a friend, right? If you know that they're seeing someone, like, don't try to weasel your way in, because then you're the jerk. I think it's totally fine to have crushes on people, but as long as you don't act on it. You know, you can dream whatever you want in your little head. But then it's also bad to daydream about that. So you know what? I'll say it. Bad part of hell. I'm sorry. You can't be a homewrecker. Even if you're ever just imagining it, you can't allow that. There you go. Do we have any other last-minute confessions, guys? Another confession. I used to steal art supplies from the church I used to go to. Keyword used to go to. Did they banish you from the church because they found out you were stealing? I said this earlier. But you know what? Stealing is fine. It's chill. And if the church truly was as giving as they say they are, they would have let you keep those supplies, even if you didn't ask. You were just skipping a step by not asking. It is far better than like embezzling funds, which is what the church normally does. So you know what? Stealing art supplies? That's chill. As long as you used them, good side of hell, you're fine. Stealing is fine. You didn't hurt nobody. Unless you like stabbed people with the pencils you stole. It's chill. It's chill. Well, that was all of my viewers' biggest and darkest secrets. Thank you for watching. Which one do you think was me? It was not totally obvious, right? But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to watch videos early, make sure to follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Peacein_17. You can watch them live. Thank you. I was gonna confess to like something else, but so many of the worst things I've done are like silly things that I've already shared on stream.